Hey everyone, it's Army Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. I didn't think I would be making a sneak peek so soon, but we have some interesting things to talk about. So let's just start off with the calendar. The calendar is official. These are the actual events going on from August 31st through September 6th. So for the next few days. So as you can see, today is what? Wednesday. We have the Raiders of the Storm Maze still going on. We have a 30% discount, by the way, so don't miss that. We have a Progressive Zyron the Ruby Challenge Collector's Breeding Event, and then tomorrow on Thursday we have the Capitalized Breeding Event, and then on Friday we have the Craster Tales event, as well as the Henrtich Breeding Events. So be careful with activating your Camella tomorrow. You might want to activate it on Friday, and then try to breed Henrtich as many times as possible. And we'll talk about him a little bit more. We have some more information, or maybe it's just information I skipped on the last sneak peek. So yeah, he's a thing. We have the Elite Days, so if you want to pick up Wormlat or Grakon, that's going to be the time. On Saturday, we have basically the same events with the addition of the Blaz and Lonrad pathways if you are an owner. So I would recommend, honestly, they're both really good monsters. If you invested in Blaz and you don't have it ranked up, you might as well go for Blaz. And if not, get yourself some Lonrad cells. So this is official, this is confirmed. Now everything I'm going to say after this is unofficial nor confirmed. With that being said, let's scroll back up. I actually skipped this skill last time. Henrtich is also going to have a single CDA. And also, I think it says it in the picture. Where does it say? Let me scroll up. It says it somewhere. This monster is actually going to have the artifact traits. He's actually going to have artifact, which is kind of crazy. It took us a while to get an artifact monster, and it was just a Blazinger during the mythic monsters. So to get this monster with artifact, meaning you have yourself, and then I was reading somewhere that he doesn't have the best stats, but the fact that this monster can CDA across the board, has a Mega Freeze, has a single CDA, has dots, and then you can't immobilize them. So it doesn't matter if you're facing a Black Feather that's faster than you, doesn't matter who you're facing that's faster than you. The fact that this monster can get a turn in is really nice. Now his biggest issue is going to be CDA, right? Because artifact, that doesn't help you against immune to control. Although I will say that, yeah, having artifact is like having immune to control, having immune to torture all in one. It makes you a brute, it makes you tough to take down, because you can't just apply dots. Now the good thing is we also recently got Tabora, who can trade disable, so there's some countering going on. Again, I've been saying this. Right now, the way the monster being released, it does feel like one monster counts as another monster, who counts as another monster. So that's kind of interesting. Now, the only bad thing about that is that sometimes those monsters are behind a paywall. But that's a whole different mess. In terms of the monsters themselves, they do appear to be countering one another. Alright, we have a new relic, the Rotten Tails. The Rotten Trap. Sorry, my mind is on the Tails event. Okay, if we can get a new trap, can we not... based on an old monster, specifically a maze monster, can we petition to get an armor's relic, an armor's armor? With that being said, in this equipment challenge you can obtain Rotten's Trap, a brand new diamond relic that will go perfectly with the skills of this monster. Very interesting, because he's a support resurrection monster. In this journey, let's see, I was hoping it would tell me, maybe later on it'll tell me what it is. There's going to be a brutalizer and heist mini maze, so it looks like the cosmic monsters are coming to the mythic maze. Very cool. So we're going to be able to rank up some of our free-to-play mythics, it looks like. So I can imagine we'll see a future Teddy VR, and who knows who else. There is Henrtich right there. Let's go down. The Raiders of the Night Maze time limit pathway. So Raiders of the Night Maze, this is going to be the next maze monster. He is metal, manipulates, and I think I mentioned in a previous video, I don't remember a metal cosmic, which is funny considering literally the first metal cosmic was Vanoss 2099. But yes, this monster will be available pretty soon. So basically, all of the advice, everything you learned from this maze, use it to get this monster. Again, he's pretty easy. Mazes are free-to-play friendly. Any single free-to-play player, any single spender can get the monster just by putting in like 2 to 3 days of effort, and you get yourself a brand new cosmic monster. It is 100% worth it. Alright, evolving traits for Henrtich, there it is. He has hardened, he has tough, and then he has artifact. So the bad thing about artifact is obviously the fact that you can't apply positive effects, but I think it's a good trade-off given that you can't get hit with negative effects. No accuracy reduction, right? If the enemy has a status caster at the start of the battle, that's not going to hit you. You can get hit with, like, who got released? Lindworm turns you to a baby. Not you, because you have artifact. So good countering going on, and definitely going to be valuable. He's going to be like from the Bombetta event. If you were around with Bombetta, he's going to be a frat event breeding monster. So you can either get this monster if a team purchases cells, Or you can get this monster, sorry, if a team purchases gems, the whole team will get cells. Or you can get this monster by actually breeding. Alright, let's see what else. I try to click on the okay, that's so funny. And we're going to have an Aatrox breeding event where you have a chance to get Shade Moon. And if you successfully get Shade Moon, you get 10 Aatrox cells. If you fail, you get 5. And these are just some OG legendary breedable monsters that can be substituted with the breeding joker. Alright, we have the Magic El Colosal event finally confirmed. So the next event is the Magic El Colosal event, where you can get some top monsters like Zyron the Ruby, Madam Fusion, and Kronk. So I'll be making a video about the Magic El Colosal along with everything else going on. Alright, let's see. Since Rotten's Trap is coming soon, I believe that Nebulon's Trap is going to be craftable. Oh yes, so basically, whenever a new exclusive relic gets released, typically you get to craft the old relic. So there's only ever one exclusive diamond at a time. So the Nebulon's Trap is amazing. It is basically the Oblation Trap, but just removes so much more stamina, which is super useful considering we have these new monsters that have a lot more stamina than the previous legendaries. Alright, let's see. So Raiders of the Night Maze. Alright, okay. The Raiders of the Night Maze has opened its gates to have a chance to get Manipulate, a metal controller with possession skills. He can apply possession to all enemies or mega possess one enemy. He can apply Daze and Nanovirus to all enemies. Lastly, okay, cool. It's been a while since we've seen a monster that can block positive effects. So Nanovirus does that. It also reduces accuracy. He can boost himself by deactivating his cooldowns and gaining control immunity. Very nice. We saw that with Lindworm, and previously we saw it with Glamhead. Manipulate has an evolving trait. At rank 0, he's immune to blind, helps against accuracy reduction. At rank 1, he gains immunity to immediate death. Man, that's redundant. Helps against Lindworm. Once again, all monsters countering each other. And at rank 3, status caster immune to stun at the start of every battle. Ah, man, a status caster that can be removed. No umbrella trait, no hardened, but permanent blinds, so that'll help against future total blinds. Not my favorite, but I guess I'd prefer it over like an immunity to poison or burn or a curse. Immediate death, I really don't think this helps too much, but maybe there are some players out there relying on immediate death with the Lindworm. And then the immune to stun, it's helpful. A lot of monsters do have stun, so yeah, of course I wish he would have had just a 20% chance to not get hit with everything, but it is what it is. Based from what I can tell here, he seems to be really good. Alright, let's see. Atom Fusion deals moderate metal damage, possession, and damage boost. You might be wondering, why do you damage boost the enemy? Because if you possess them, you want them to attack their own team. Now, the bad thing about this is that the damage boost always lands, and the possession may or may not land depending on what the enemy has, such as Hardened, Tough, or something greater like Bulwark, although we haven't seen any Cosmic with the Bulwark. Blinded by Power deals moderate metal damage, applies blind to one enemy. Cell Manipulation deals low metal damage, applies possession to all enemies. Here you have your AoE possession. Driver Update deals moderate metal damage, applies mega possession. Here you have a 2-turn variation. So possess for 2 turns, AoE possession, moderate metal to all enemies, Daze and Nanovirus. I think this is a phenomenal skill right here. The fact that you're reducing accuracy, reducing damage output, and preventing positive effects from the enemy. Yeah, because right now, like, you can, like, for example, I main on Dana, I do Raw Drowning, I remove their positive effects, but the next turn they have positive effects back up. So this is super useful, especially Solar Flare got released, right? To stop Solar Flare from doing his Armored Form, his Megatons, and damage, like, you just Nanovirus, and if the AI was dumb enough to do it, he would just give himself major damage reduction. So yeah, to see Nanovirus again is very nice. Alright, let's see. Deals low metal damage, applies Daze to all enemies. Another Daze skill restores all cooldowns and applies immune to control to itself. Oh, very nice. So you can protect yourself from all control skills, assuming you go first. Like this, I don't know how fast this monster is going to be, but he could potentially counter Deny for himself only. Restore cooldowns. I hope this has like a 0-turn cooldown. I doubt it. This is going to have a high cooldown just because of the immunity to control. So if you get hit with CDA, you're not going to be able to do liquid systems, I think. Alright, let's see. Deals moderate metal damage, applies Daze and Nanovirus, so single target. And then your ultimate attack deals moderate metal, removes positive effects, mega possession. Good ultimate. All these ultimates, I swear, they are literally game changing. You were about to lose and now you win the game because you got the ultimate. Or even worse, the enemy was about to lose, they get that ult and then you lose. Just really quickly off the top of my head, you are probably going to main AoE possession, mega possession, Daze and Nanovirus, so these 3 skills right here. And the last and final skill is either going to go the other single possession skill, or you're going to do the single blind skill, because that's, blind is really good, accuracy reduction, especially if you daze an enemy monster, or you're going to go with the South skill, Liquid System, in case you do get possessed. You know, you can reset your cooldowns and give yourself immune to control. But I foresee that being probably the best skill set. Let's move down. You could also potentially use Attraction, but yeah, you have a lot to choose from for that 4th skill set. Slugozoid Breeding Event. So there are 2 monsters, lots of Slugozoid cells up for grabs, and you can get Hukuai, a previous legendary monster. So just like right now, we have a chance to breed, I don't even know who it is, but we have a chance to breed a monster and we get maze coins. During the next event, the Raiders of the Night Maze, you're going to get a chance to get Hukuai along with some maze coins. Alright, let's see, we have more mini pathways. We have Glub and Blazinger. We have Krusty and Slugozoid. Another cosmic monster. And another cosmic monster, we have Vastos and Hardy. So I would tell you guys this, if you guys have yourself a cosmic monster, you should probably get the cells for the cosmic monster instead of the mythic monster. So if you bought the golden pass, Hardy, Slugozoid versus Krusty, honestly, Krusty might actually be better than Slugozoid, so you can probably invest in Krusty for that one. And then this one, I personally prefer Glub, but he was an exclusive monster, the $50 monster, so Blazinger if that's all you have. I'm definitely going to be going for his cell. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about everything, all the craziness going on in Monster Legends. Thank you guys very much, and remember to subscribe.